Aries, you are setting up boundaries for life. And I really think, if an Aries says never, that's probably true at this point. It will be never. Like knowing all the planets or everything is, this with the North Node now in your sign, you're setting up long-term boundaries for your whole life. And this is how you want to retire. This is your boundary of how you want to change. This is your boundary of how you want to relocate your life. Any changes you want in your life, you want to become a parent, a grandparent, you want to become single, you want to become married. You are setting up a transformation for life. This is a whole life transformation that you're holding the emotional boundaries to. If you're not clear about, so for instance, let's say you want to give up sugar, which sounds simple, but isn't, okay? You want to basically say, okay, I'm going to give up sugar, but I don't ever want to feel this way. I still want to feel energized. I still want to feel like I get some sweets in life. I still want to have some good things. So it may take you 6 months to get sugar out of your diet, but you're going to set up the emotional bounds, the limits, the end zones for emotionally how you want to feel in that transition. So you want to define how you want to feel in that transition. And a step number is a degree, by the way, Carol. Now, the way this works for you is by changing your emotional boundaries, you change the dimension for how it is that you can manifest. So in other words, if you're having a hard time making money, the planets are saying you probably have some boundary issues. You're letting money flow over the border. Maybe you're not saving. Maybe you've invested in the wrong things. Maybe you're not open enough to taking enough risk. Maybe that's a problem. So there's a direct correlation between where you draw the boundary and whether or not you end up making money, taking it to term, making it into a product, being able to manifest. So boundaries are intimately tied to manifest potential. And the story of what you will manifest is going to change this week. And the story of your emotional comfort zones will change this week. This then changes your destiny. So the trine into Neptune is your destiny. Aries could have been destined to fail until this week. Okay. You could have been destined for happiness until you messed up this week. Really, the good news is it doesn't matter what you did until this week. The bad news is you better get on your game because it's this week. Okay. Like you better get on your game. So you are changing your destiny this week, and you might have information that opens up that changes your life too. You might learn something that changes your life. Okay. Because as part of the sun in the 8th house, truth happens to come up. So you might learn the truth about something. Now, when it comes to the inner story and the inner you, it's your belief of yourself that's coordinating with the way you approach yourself. So it's now time to believe in approaching yourself a different way. Maybe you've approached yourself as a hero. Maybe you approach yourself as a victim. There's some story you tell yourself in your head that has to change. And then you got to turn around and change the way you approach yourself and talk to yourself in the mirror to meet that change of story. So change the story you tell yourself or what you believe about yourself, and then open up and accept this and treat yourself accordingly.
It's serious joy, joy, joy.